Hi students, I'm really excited to bring you my top 5 tips for things that you can do today to improve your singing right now. So these are the things that I talk about all the time in singing lessons, and the things that students, when they've maybe got an audition coming up or something important, they want to know, what can I do now, what can I do today to fix things? So these are my top 5. They're not in any order of importance, they're all equally important, but there are 5 of them, so I'll do a countdown. So the first thing, number 5, is breathe, pause, sing. I call it BPS, and that's to avoid the trap of and then suddenly trying to sing when you've just grabbed a breath. So this is about planning your breath, making it happen a little bit earlier. So if you're going to sing Happy Birthday, for example, instead of hearing the chord and then doing a Happy Birthday, I want you to breathe much earlier. So if you imagine you're hearing that chord, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So you can see I'm really taking my time with the breath, breathing nice and early, and having that moment of just poised pause before you actually start making the sound. So BPS, breathe, pause, sing. If you try and happy, you're going to get into hot water really quickly with tension and all sorts of things. So, number 4, because I'm going to go backwards, so this is the 4th tip, is engage your body. So this is about waking these muscles up down here. So if you put your thumbs around your rib cage and your fingers on your diaphragm, really dig in and take a big breath and do shh, 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 until you run out of breath. You'll feel all your muscles really engaging, and that's the same level of engagement that you need when you're singing your lyrics. So just do that one more time. Shh, shh, shh. And feeling that level of engagement when you start your singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Now, if you feel that your singing's a little bit meh, then just go back to the shh, 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 just to get those muscles awake, and then apply that to your text and your lyrics. That was number 4. Number 3 that you can fix right now is your posture. Now, it's really important for your lungs to work properly. If you are shifting your weight more onto one foot than the other, then your lungs are getting squished. If you're in a rehearsal, for instance, and you're seated and you've fallen into the trap of leaning forward over your score, then your lungs aren't working properly. So standing with your heels underneath your hips, toes ever so slightly turned out, so about 5 to 3, and then standing tall all the way through the spine as if you're being suspended from that point there, and then give your shoulders a roll and let your hands fall loosely to your sides, and that is perfect posture for your lungs to be able to work. And then just keeping your chin parallel with the ground, and if you can maintain that posture, just check in with it from time to time. I sometimes write myself posture breaks in my music, just to remind me that I just need to check my posture, because it's real easy just to get a little bit lazy and stick one of those hips out, and then suddenly your lungs aren't working. So number 3 was our posture. Number 2, going backwards, number 2 is to pitch your consonants on the note that they belong to. Now, this is really important. If you've ever been told that you're singing flat, or that you feel that your singing just isn't quite on key, then it could be that you're pitching your consonants underneath the note and then sliding up to the note. So if we take Happy Birthday again, Happy Birthday. So if you watch what I'm doing, ha, the H is on that note, Happy Birthday, and the B I'm putting on the upper note. Now if I put those consonants underneath, we get Happy Birthday, and everything just sounds really flat and unpleasant. Happy Birthday. So pitch those consonants on the notes that they belong to, and you'll find that you get a much nicer banging tune sound. It means that whatever consonant you pitch, the vowel that follows that consonant will be banging tune. And that's what you want for your singing. And then finally, and this is such an easy and obvious one, but a lot of us don't do it, open your mouth. This is the all-time number one best tip for the best improvement right now today. Open your mouth when you're singing. Now, most of us actually forget sometimes, and we end up singing with our jaw quite shut. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I mean, it's okay, but it's not a particularly nice sound. When you're going for that octave that's just coming, happy birthday, that's really not a nice sound. So what we want to do to make a little bit more space is just to open up. Happy birthday. Just by opening my mouth, I'm not doing anything else different with my body or my technique. It just literally is opening your mouth wider and let that sound resonate and actually come out and fill the room. Happy birthday. You can hear the difference, can't you? It's so obvious. So if you're not sure if your mouth is as open as you think it is, practice in front of a mirror or film yourself while you're practicing. You don't have to show it to anybody else, just for your reference, but it sometimes highlights areas where you're singing with a really, really much more closed mouth than you think you are, and you're trying to figure out what's going wrong with your singing. So if you can just address that one, opening the mouth nice and wide, that's my 5 top singing tips for today that you can do right now in your practice and improve your singing right now. I hope you find the video really helpful. I hope you will like and subscribe, and please share it with your friends, and please do comment, because I really love getting your comments and replying to you and talking about singing, as you can tell. Okay, that's me for today. Happy singing. Bye, students.